All right, we're back. We're back. Another episode. I'm making sure everything. All right, we're back. Oh, let's see. I forgot that shouldn't be working. Yeah. All right. Let's get everything straight. We playing against the Cowboys. He should be already waiting. He said he was. So yeah, let's see if we can get an upset. I want to say he beat us bad last game. Excuse me. I guess we'll rock these all red. Alright, I got an idea. I was trying to figure out what's going on. Nah, we playing the waiting game. I probably need to restart my whole Madden. So it won't be laggy. Hopefully it won't. Let's try to resend it. Yes, yes, the waiting game. Oh, how I love you. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright, chat. He say he on his way. It went from he was waiting to he on his way. Hey, what can I do? You know? Hey, we just waiting. He said he was ready. He was on. He jumped off. Well, he had something better to do than to wait, I guess. Yeah, he said he was coming. The waiting game. Oh, how I love ye. Oh yeah. I'm over here. Okay. This look like a deep little color. Nice little color. Cause you gotta color coordinate. How convenient. It should just send me straight in. That's correct. Correct. Why want to send me in there? Did it just recreate on another one? Hmm. Like when we playing musical hosts, huh? I don't care, man. You can have hosts. You already got home field. You can have hosts too. Uh, now I won't let me do it. I don't know what's going on, fellas. Let's just hold tight. There we go. There we go. We going to our black. Oh, okay. I'm cool with that. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure it wasn't no jersey problems. That's all.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys.
All right, I get ball first. So we got to do something with it, fellas. You got to do something with it. This is my first time with this, this jersey combination. It's trying to kind of fire to me.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Powell throwing on 3rd down here.
Great catch.
It's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Great catch. Great way to stay on your feet, sir.
At the 49. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. With that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
Great catch, boy.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. First down, Howell to throw.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
That was a great
Extra
first
point by
drive.
Sly is up and good.
We put
and
points
it's now
up.
A 7-0 game.
Now we got to play defense. I apologize if the screen seems funny. I don't know what's going on. But my room, I'm changing my room around again in a couple of days. So hopefully I get a better connection, you know, with something. I don't know.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
But hopefully it
and they're going to
up.
start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, it's Prescott.
Thank you.
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Thank you. Let's take that to the house, sir.
And he will bring this one
Let's
back.
take that to the house, sir.
For a Washington touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the
this
standard good way to start a
look,
game.
though.
They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Sly on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Good job, defense. Let's keep it up. Let's get another stop.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Let me get him. Let me get him.
He can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott to throw it. He gets it to Cooks.
Is it
He'll
short?
be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Nope.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th. They run. It's Williams.
Great stop.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Howell. Completes it to Samuel.
Let's go, Curtis.
Touchdown!
Let's go,
Washington.
Curtis.
Curtis Samuel with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the
Let's
offense
go,
said to
D.
their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later,
Let's go,
they're in
D.
the end zone.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Let's get us another stop, D.
21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but
good way to be there.
The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Good counter.
Good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
That ain't it.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
That was not it,
Picked
sir.
by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 14-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them. Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now.
Can we get a face mask to go along with that run?
Better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup, and now
I
they'll have some
really
options
appreciate
on
it.
2nd and short. An option handoff given to Harris.
Let's go.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a first carry here for Robinson.
Yeah, I thought we was about to have that choo-choo action.
Pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I thought we was about to have that choo-choo
action. A
action.
guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Robinson. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And
Good
he'll
run,
go
boy.
down at the 28. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
This time they'll throw it with Howell.
Great
Looking
catch,
for
Terry.
McLaurin, and he's got him.
Great catch,
Touchdown,
Terry.
Washington. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I'm telling y'all, I'm really digging these Washington uniforms. These jokers.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
With that goal, that's it. 5. I don't know what he finna do. Let's just go with that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Oh, then let's go. Let's bring that
bring
back.
Him down at the 27-yard line.
Let's bring that back.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Cooks will come in motion right.
Going to 53. Hey, kill. Hey, here we go. 26.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And
Let's go.
Scooped up in the end zone.
Let's
the
go.
defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over.
Oh, man, he didn't catch
that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes this 35-0 now. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3.
Ooh, I thought he was about to drop it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Oh, I couldn't get back.
This is caught. It's close.
I could not get back. I knew that was coming.
Right at the 45-yard line.
I could not get back.
Going to burn
I blame
the first
myself.
of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. There again is Cooks, complete.
Drop it.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Play fake.
Oh,
Here's
that's
Prescott,
a great play
sliding
fake.
out of the pocket.
Ooh, but Cameron
his
Curl.
3rd interception. Picked up by
Cameron
Curl.
Curl. Cam!
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
Go.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Dang, Cam. What a pick,
Slide
bro.
for the PAT.
What a pick, bro.
And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
Stay in. Stay in. Okay. We'll live with
And
that.
they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much
don't let him get all those yards
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Don't let him get all those
defensively,
yards.
they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Great
so we've
first
reached
half.
halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Taking in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here? And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. Now a first down carry for Harris. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Jones has it.
Come on, Julio. Get in there, Julio.
He's brought down. First catch so far for Julio. He's got a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Dang, Julio,
this offense
continues
to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Let's
and
go.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Go.
Sam Howell keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Commanders use the short field to get in for 6. Well, familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
Let's go, defense.
Everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Yeah, boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
No.
And he gets it to the 34. Good
Great
enough
play.
for the first.
Great
46
play.
yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads.
Ooh, come on, Fuller. Come on, Fuller.
And he did on
Take that one,
Quick
Fuller.
throw knocked away.
Take that one,
incomplete.
Fuller.
You get the sense
That
that they're
was
saying
it.
we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not
Good
been
tackle.
doing so
Good
far.
tackle.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Here we go. 46, 46.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Get there. Let's go.
And this will be
Let's go.
incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead,
should have
it's 4th
been.
down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Here we go, here we go.
Fourth down, Prescott.
Great
Cooks hands
catch.
it over the middle.
Great catch. I thought we
he's
had
going to
that
have
clap
the
down.
Cowboys first down as they manage to
I thought we
convert.
had that clap
That'll
down.
keep the drive
Great move.
alive. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Good tackle, boy.
Montez Sweat with a tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Good run.
Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Good run.
And he doesn't
Great
quite
run.
make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Now Prescott. A quick hitter complete. It's Lamb. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
It's caught left
Good way
side
to get
by
that. Get
Cooks.
out of bounds. Get out
They
of
get only a
bounds.
yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's 3rd and goal.
Field goal 47.
Looking to throw.
Good throw. Also happy he missed it. Good throw.
Incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly
Good
played
throw.
up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
Good
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
All right, let's just not blow the lead.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Ooh,
And
break
he'll
a
go
tackle,
down
boy.
as this
Break a
drive
tackle.
will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard,
Let me get
and they
that
pretty
block.
much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. And they run with Harris off the option. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Yeah, I think he got me.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Field goal 47.
Prescott on 1st down.
Ooh, thank you,
And now
Cameron
here's
Curl.
another interception. Picked off by
Thank you, Cameron
The
Curl.
Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense?
Come on, man.
Your goal
We
every
can't
game
get a
is to
hold
pitch a
in.
shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic.
No holding.
But to hold
All
a team
right.
below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw. Howell.
We'll take it.
Is incomplete.
We'll
to give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But he's got a man complete.
Good
touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. This time, the extra point up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Come on, get off me.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
First down run.
They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
You give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 1st down, and they go back to Harris.
Come on now.
They'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
Come on, finish that block. Finish that block,
all the way
Dotson.
down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson.
Let's go.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's complete to Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Hey, 47. Go, get out there. Here we go, 46.
A first down throw for Prescott. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. And he fends him off.
Y'all got to get him now. Come on now, that's supposed to be dropping that.
Gain of 9.
That's hard though. I give it to him.
When you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Come on.
And it's
let Curl catch that.
Incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hey, kill.
Prescott now. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Prescott from the gun. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
We can make this one pretty simple. Lock the ball on his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
My man.
In motion left goes Cooks. One last shot now for Prescott.
That ain't it.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Ooh, don't let that boy take off. Don't let that boy take
off. Come up with a late turnover, but it will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
This season, brother. No sweet.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Washington, The loss would have really hurt, but as it stands, it's an important win as they move to 3-5 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll also drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.
We ain't do too much on offense, though. 279, 110 rushing, 169 passing. But we didn't have any turnovers, and he had 7. So, yeah. $13 for 25, 10 for 12, 3 TDs. Rushing. What we got here? 14 for 99, 13 for 37, 4 for 22, 3 for 50. No fumbles. Oh, that fumble once. Did he lose it though? Yeah, he did lose that. All right, so receiving. Who all had the touchdown? Curtis had 2, Terry 1, Brandon Cooks 1. Who all had a drop? Shotter's Murray. But he still had the pick though, right? Could have had 2. Defense, tackle for loss, 2. Sacks, only 1 sack. Interception, Curl 2, Ford 1, Martin 1, Fuller 1, Derek Forrest 1. Touchdowns, Curl 1, Payne 1, Forrest 1. All right, let's see how long Derek Forrest hurt for. That game went by kind of fast. +1 speed. That put you at 87. I want to know where to get his speed up. You know what? Let's just go ahead and just go power back. Broken thumb, 4 weeks. Ouch. Alright, so I guess that concludes this week. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. I did. I think that was like one of the best games I put together thus far. So, yeah, until next time, I'll holler.